I have a very strange system with incontinence. So, what I do is I have to make sure that I'm getting enough food in, but then at the same time that I'm okay and able to use the restroom. Um, so what I do is I eat a lot of, I eat a lot of vegetables and fruits and things with dietary fiber, like almonds. Um, but this is just an example of one of the fruits, one of the vegetables that I eat. It's a can of vegetables. This is green peas. I think nutritional facts. I think it's like 70 calories per serving, and I think there's 3.5. So we're probably looking at 250 calories per can. That's a pretty good source of calories, and then at the same time, then it's also got a little bit of protein. Um, I think it has 4 grams of protein, so 4 grams times 3.5 is like 14 grams of protein, so that's pretty good. It's kind of good to get different protein sources from different foods. Most of my protein is from the tuna that I'm showing you right now. Um, that's kind of what I had for lunch today was the peas and the tuna, and altogether it was probably about 350 calories. I don't like to go over I don't like to go over 400 calories per meal, and it requires a lot of meals, you know, throughout the day. I think what is that? 6 meals. You gotta have 6 meals a day, and it's hard because you have to wake up at sometimes at 2 or midnight or 4 o'clock in the morning or something like that to eat, and that's kind of a bummer. Uh, but it works out for my system. My system seems to be pretty happy about it. I had uh, a YouTube friend that commented today about the bombing situation, the nuclear situation in North Korea, and uh, it's a difficult situation. I don't. There's lots of stuff that I don't know. I don't know. I don't know this about North Korea. I don't know this about South Korea. I don't know a lot of the history about it. So you kind of have to take what I say with a little bit of grain of salt. But I was interested in who was who was the good guys and who was the bad guys. Um, and it's not that cut and dry. Um, in in 1945, after World War II, um, the Japanese occupation of Korea was overtaken by the Soviet Union, and what happened after that? What happened after Korea was overtaken by the Soviet Union was that Korea um, was divided into 2 sections. About 5 years later, it was divided into 2 sections. There was the 38th parallel was the dividing line for the Korean Peninsula. Um, and then the north was the Soviet Union, well, actually the communist um, part of Korea, and then the south of the 30th parallel was the South Korea, and that was um, capitalist. Um, they adopted capitalist political views, and so um, for quite a while, South Korea has kind of been more prosperous than North Korea as far as income and economy and things of that nature. South Korea is more open, I guess. North Korea is more closed off, and I think North Korea has quite a few barriers um, and secrets to the secrets that they are holding in, so that uh, they're kind of a wild card. You never know what's going on with North Korea, and the Kim Jong Un took over after Kim Jong Il died in 2011, and Kim Jong Un is 29 years old, and he's kind of getting things going again in North Korea, and I guess North Korea has a couple nuclear weapons that they can fire at Guam. Guam is southeast of North and South Korea, of the peninsula of Korea. Um, and Guam is, the reason why I'm mentioning that is Guam is occupied by the United States, or there's a strong military base in Guam, a strong U.S. military base in Guam. Um, so I just wanted to see, I just kind of wanted to get an idea, a basic idea of what was going on in North Korea and South Korea, and who the U.S. backs, and and who were having who a lot of the capitalist company or capitalist countries are having a difficult time with communicating with, um, and it sounds like it's a very um, fragile situation with North Korea, and so um, we can, the U.S. and a lot of the capitalist countries can disregard, and some have disregarded now North Korea, but um, whenever you're talking about nuclear weapons and the firing of nuclear weapons at other countries, then I'm very hesitant about it. I'm very nervous. It makes me very concerned, and so I don't look at the firing of nuclear weapons as a light matter, because North Korea could fire off nuclear weapons, and they could hit a spot that causes worldwide breakout of a nuclear weapon, worldwide destruction, and so that wouldn't be um, so pleasant at all. But I think that the there's tensions, a lot of tensions in North Korea right now, and I think that I hope that they get things worked out with Jong Song Kim Jong Soon, but uh, we will just have to see. Just keep our fingers crossed and hope that there's some kind of